Hey guys, all right. As an older guy that happens to work with a lot of older men, here's the thing I noticed. A lot of men have shoulder injuries, whether it's lack of good posture, lack of mobility, overuse over years. There's a lot of reasons, all right, that people have bad shoulders. I'm gonna show you the 3 exercises you need to completely avoid if you have bad shoulders, and also the 3 exercises that are the worst exercises for your shoulders. So make sure you watch this video to know what exercises you need to avoid. Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com. All right, in this video, I'm gonna share with you 3 exercises that are horrible and will wreak havoc on your shoulders. All right, as an older man, you wanna make sure that you are prioritizing the best exercises for all of your joints especially, all right? Shoulder injuries are one of the most common injuries in older men, and everybody in general, but especially older men. Okay, so let's get into these 3 exercises. And one of them I've got a little bit of it's an exercise I still incorporate, but only if done correctly. Okay, so there's 2 of these exercises that are similar to that. I'm gonna show you the incorrect way to do the 3, and then one to just altogether avoid. All right, first exercise that you really need to stop doing if you're already doing it. If you're not doing it, don't start doing it. It is the behind the neck shoulder press. All right, it was famous in the 50s and 60s and 70s, all these big bodybuilders doing it, doing a ton of weight behind their neck, all the way up, behind their neck, all the way up. That will kill your shoulders, all right? It's very, very tough, very strenuous, very taxing on your entire shoulder joint. So it will keep you from being able to do anything else if you do those and you wreck your shoulder. So that's one of the ones I definitely wanna make sure you're not doing, all right? I typically recommend with my overhead presses, barbells are fine, but for older men, I always recommend dumbbells anyways. Dumbbells just allow you to work more in your natural anatomical position because we're all built a little bit different. We've all got different postures. We've all got different mobility within our shoulders. And just by doing dumbbells, you can actually offset a lot of that. When you're with the barbell, a lot of it is a fixed movement. All right, and then barbell presses, you've gotta make sure you're doing great because otherwise, even to the front, they can create injuries. So I typically recommend dumbbell overhead shoulder presses, all right? All right, that being said, let's get into the second exercise. The second one, it's a little controversial, all right? It is an upright row. Here's the thing about an upright row though. Let me show you with dumbbells. People do these with the easy curl bar. They'll do them with barbells. They'll do them with dumbbells. The thing you'll see on the upright rows is you're pulling just like this, all right? You see how high that is horrible. This will destroy your shoulders as well, all right? Here's the thing though, you'll notice if you've seen any of my programs, any of my other videos, I've actually got a video on this specific exercise and why it's a controversial exercise, all right? To do these correctly, you basically wanna go with lighter weight and you wanna make sure you're driving with the elbows, all right? And it's not just pulling up, you're pulling out and up, and it's a small movement. It's working the lateral head of your delts. If you're coming out and up, just like that. Let's see how small that movement is. If you'll notice my shoulders here are still angled down. You get higher, then they're parallel to the ground, and then even higher, then they're elevated up. Those are 2 positions to avoid. You don't want them to be elevated. You don't want them to be parallel. You actually want it slightly down because you're lifting out, almost like doing a dumbbell lateral raise. The lateral raises should be going out to the walls, out to the sides. A lot of people mentally think that they have to raise the dumbbells up to the ceiling. That's not what your goal should be. It should be getting them out away from your body. That's what's gonna create that tension in your lateral delts, all right? So this is similar to that with the upright row. You can still do them if doing correctly and a small movement that's really gonna hit the delts, the lateral delts, all right? So, but this is still gonna be my number 2 exercise to avoid because a lot of people don't do it correctly. Lift too high, that's really gonna destroy your shoulders, all right? Okay, let's get into the third exercise. Third exercise is a front dumbbell raise, front dumbbell raise if done incorrectly. All right, similar to the last exercise, there's two ways to do the dumbbell raise. And you'll notice people palms down and up, palms down and up, all right? If you're doing that, and you'll also notice people, because I used to do this back in the day, I'm talking 20 years ago, training people, and it's pouring a pitcher. If you've heard that before, you're pouring it, you actually get your pinky up higher than the rest of your hand, just like this. You'll see a lot of people doing that, alternating. Okay, avoid that at all costs. That will completely destroy those shoulder joints, okay? You can still do a front raise, however, keep your palms facing one another. Palms just like this, all right? Just like that. Palms facing each other, thumbs up. That's what you wanna do, that's your goal. Shoulders back, chest up tall, core locked, thumbs up, just like that. That's a front raise that's gonna help build the front delts. So that's got tremendous benefits, all right? However, don't put the palms down when you're doing these. That's gonna create some internal rotation that's actually gonna put your shoulder at risk for a shoulder impingement. So a lot of issues you definitely don't wanna get, all right? So keep that in mind, guys. These are 3 exercises, like I said. Avoid these 3 because you want your shoulders to be healthy. When your shoulders are not healthy, it's not just gonna impact your shoulders, it's gonna impact your chest, it's gonna impact your arms altogether. It's a lot of impactful injuries. I had a shoulder impingement back in the early 90s. I couldn't even do a dumbbell curl, all right? Just the weight of the curl coming up would put a strain on my shoulder, so I couldn't do those. Bench presses, pull-ups, pull-downs, all of that killed my shoulder. So I actually had to take off for about 4 months. 4 months of nothing but leg training. So guys, that's when I was in my early 20s. So the last thing you need is an injury like that in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, because it's gonna be tough to come back from. So avoid these exercises. There's a tremendous amount of substitutions you can utilize. Landmine presses are one of my favorites for shoulders. It keeps your shoulder in the proper position, and you can work them unilaterally, one side at a time, and get tremendous benefits. Even dumbbell overhead presses, I work with a neutral grip. I keep my palms together when I do my shoulder presses, all right? I'll sometimes slightly rotate my palms forward, which is pronation. That's fine as well, but I try to stay away from a fully pronated position. It tends to bring your back, your dumbbells back too far to where it's gonna put more strain on your shoulders. So just be careful when you're working anything overhead. That being said, guys, let me know if you have any questions about any of these 3 exercises or how to do the ones I told you correctly, or any substitutions you need. Just comment below, let me know. Try to get to all those questions, try to help you guys out. Also, if you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Check out some of these other videos that we have over here as well. We've got some great videos for you guys. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, share it with some of your buddies, family members, so we can continue to grow, continue to help people. And man, other than that, that's all I got. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.